And when maturation process is finished, they are differentiated, they are called cycles. Myoblasts, myocytes. Got it? Another example, osteoblast, osteocyte. Even such example. And now coming to you. Studentoblast, when you are candidate student, studentoblast. If your entrance was successful, you are now studentocytes. You differentiate and becoming physician blast, physician sites. You becoming physicians, dental, etc. You got it? See, summing up, drawing. One picture is worth it than 1,000 words. Chinese saying, Chinese, very wisdom people. They say, one picture, good picture. Word is saying more than 1,000 words. Nota bene. The essential of biological life is cell-to-cell and cell-to-matrix communication. In your dictionary, you can say communication is synonym to signaling. Cell-to-cell or cell-to-matrix signaling. Cell-to-cell or cell-to-matrix communication. Capito? So you have to increase the number of your cell biology language. Plasmalemma. Cannot use the white spot. Plasmalemma, okay. Nucleolemma, the membrane which surrounds nucleus. Lemma in Greek or Latin. Most of words originate from Greek and Latin. Last decades also English, and some words even Japanese. The science which is mostly developed provide new terms, etc. So lemma means cover. So when nucleus is covered by membrane, this is plasmalemma, this is nucleolemma. Muscle cells are surrounded by plasmalemma, which is called sarcolemma, because sarcos means meat, muscle. Capito? Lemma, cover, plasmalemma. So American colleagues used to say plasma membrane is synonym of plasmalemma. Even they say surface, which is a term you have to know, may know, but say nothing in their American way, cell surface. But you have to know synonyms. Ladies. So, dear colleagues, this is summing up of graphic summing up of what is cell. Cell is surrounded by membrane, which is called plasmalemma or plasma membrane. Most plasma membrane in English country. Plasmalemma. Eukaryotic cell has nucleus. Nucleus is surrounded by double membrane. Here, next time I will correct. This is my mistake. Double membrane, one inner membrane and outer membrane. So now, stream of association. Which organelles are surrounded by two membranes? Answer. Nucleus, mitochondria, and autophagosomes. This is stream of association. When you listen to nucleolemma, you have to put immediately, there are two membranes which surround. Two membranes, inner and outer. Next stream coming, which organelles, another organelles are surrounded by double membrane? Your answer, mitochondria. out of mitochondrial membrane, in a mitochondrial membrane. Third organelles surrounded by two membrane, out of phagocytes. This is the way of my didactic clue, which I call stream association. You recall it. As I told you, one of the major functions of plasma is to cluster receptors within the membrane. These figures represent receptors for molecules of third shape, for another molecules of third type of molecules. The signal is called signal. Molecule which interact with receptors are called signaling molecule. They carrying signals. Receptors, they interact with receptors, and this information is downstream within the cell and effect. So signal, receptor interaction, effect. And this is information coming outside in. Now, inside out. So the longest arrow indicate endocrine. Molecules synthesized within the cell are discharged into the bloodstream. Endocrine signaling. Molecules which are discharged around the cell, this is called paracrine signaling, because para, this is the cell, this space means para, this space means peri. Capito? This is the cell, this is the membrane. Here is para, here peri. So molecular discharge in paraspace. There is pericellular too, but so you have to distinguish cell, peri, para. So paracrine signaling, and this arrow represent autocrine signaling. So cell discharge molecules and target itself is called autocrine signaling. And there is, last 20-30 years, another type of signaling via extracellular vesicles. Two types of extracellular vesicles. Exosomes coming from here. Ectosomes coming from plasma membrane. Very important way of signaling via extracellular vesicles. To question, where you can found vesicles? First answer, within the cell. In neuronal cell, synaptic vesicles. They stored transmitters are released, and effect is provided. This muscle, nerve terminal, carrying synaptic vesicles, acetylcholine, receptors, acetylcholine receptors, contraction, relaxation, etc. Many examples. But exosome and ectosomes, they carry very important molecule, including microRNA, DNA, immunoglobulins. So they are working. Imagine, they are released from cell, they are filled with very important molecule. They contact with another cell at distance, and they are giving signals to the another cell. So way of communication via extracellular vesicles. So where to question vesicles within the cell are one of usual structures. I give an example as synaptic vesicles, for example, but many examples. you will see another slide. But you have to answer. There are extracellular vesicles which circulate in the body. Capito? Even in countries as yours, even in our university laboratory, you can calculate how many extracellular vesicles circulate in your body. And they became diagnostic tool, etc. This is an example of signaling molecule, hormones, adipokine, chondrokine, and myokine, osteokine. This, the name say adipokines are molecules produced by adipose tissue, etc. And cell organelles. Cell organelles, I listed only. Membrane-bound, the major group. Membrane-bound organelles. You see here, I put extracellular vesicles too. I call them signalosomes because they carry signals within their cavity. Cell organelles, second. Non-membrane-bound organelles, cytoskeleton, nucleus skeleton, superlunar skeleton, supramolecular complexes, etc. Next, what personal? Say some person. What's your name, boy?
Robin.
Robin.
Robin, yeah.
Robin.
Robin.
Ah, Robin Hood.
Yes, like Robin Hood.
Oh, Robin Hood.
Yes.
Robin Hood. In which city in England?
I just said I lost something, not more.
See?
I just said I lost something that was what we're talking about.
Voldemort. I didn't catch.
You asked what we've talked about, right?
What?
Anyway.
Yes, say again, of course.
You asked us what we were talking about, right?
No. I'm not interested what you are talking about. I'm interested to his name. I call him personal boy.
Yes.
He got say your real name.
Robin Krieger.
Oh,
My last name is Krieger.
no. First name George. Is my first.
Robin. Robin.
Orphan.
Robin. Like Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Robert Hood. I miss Robin. Robin Hood. Not Robert. Not Robert. Robin Hood.
Yes.
Oh, but
Yes.
which city? Nottingham or Birmingham? There is museum of Robin Hood.
I think it's Nottingham. But I don't know.
Nottingham. So I can be there.
But I'm from Germany.
Doesn't matter, boy. You have to know where is Burgas at least in Bulgaria, my native city. At least. You have to know the native city of Nikos Kazantzakis, for example, as you know the native city by mother of Goethe. Why?
Yes.
Ah, yes.
I see.
Yes. Bulgarian way of that. Listen, the new type of organelle I introduced in classification. So, dear boys, it's written there in Decalogue. I advise you to, I not press you. I appeal your curiosity, your parents to give you $30, $32 to enter George Oldakov Principle of Cell Biology. It's written in Decalogue. In Amazon, you pay $32, you immediately receive the full, what?
The book received.
The full, you see first a sample copy of 40 pages, they
Okay.
provide.
Okay.
But you know my lesson now. But I advise you to read full text of my book. If you have not $32, ask me, I will give you.
Okay.
Seriously speaking, you learn a lot comparing those who didn't read my book. This is not self-estimating, not self-appreciation. This is, I say that 2 times, 60 years, I show you in this research field, in education field. Read carefully. Again, if you have not, but you have, only you have to have curiosity and read carefully. So, посмотрели сайт Skeletal Organelles. See examples. At home, blackboard, next days, in blackboard, at home, you sitting and reading. Drawing. Посмотрели сайт Skeletal, etc. See the recent Nobel Prize winner, Swedish, working with Max Planck in Leipzig, paleogenomics. He read the gene of Neanderthal, another human being, Homo sapiens, etc. This guy received, dear colleagues, because you have to be as more as possible intellectually correct. The exact name of Nobel Prize is Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine as announced by Nobel. In brief, you can say Nobel Prize in Medicine, but the real term, as Nobel suggests, is Nobel Prize as written here, Physiology or Medicine. This guy, Swedish, but working in Max Planck in Leipzig. So when you go there, Leipzig, contact, say, you know from our teacher, George, you are Nobel Prize winner this year. It's written here. Is father of paleogenomics, Max Planck Institute, Evolutionary Anthropology, Leipzig, Germany. This 80s won Nobel Prize 2020. CRISP, remember this? CRISP at home. Genetic sizes, knife. They can cut the gene, etc. And getting two very important for investigation, for therapy, for diagnostics. These two Charlie ladies, our teachers, appreciate. You have to appreciate our teachers. One of them is proud to be German in this case, Paul Ehrlich, one of the biggest in cell biology, although he received Nobel Prize for immunology, in fact. Next, this is Camilo Gaudi's, Spanish, famous Camilo. He is father of neuroscience, neurobiology. Next, before last century, 19. He received Nobel Prize 1906 on 08, early 06, 06. Camilo, this is Santiago Ramón y Cajal, the Spanish, and this is Camilo Gaudi, Italian. They received both Nobel Prize for their achievement of how to visualize nerve cells. A start of current neurobiology, neuroscience, Anton in the field. Another Nobel Prize, Albert Scott, the father of electron microscopy for biological purposes. Because before that, it was used for crystallography, etc. But years 1945, 46, first micrograph contributed to Albert Scott, Belgium, who immigrated when, not in Russia, not in Mongolia, in the United States, of course. Rockefeller University, Institute for Research. Another Belgium, another.
We have 5 minutes left.
Okay. Christian de Duff, father of Fraunhofer, also Belgium America, and George Palladi, Romanian American, father of protein cell secretion. I learned a lot from George Palladi, from his work. Capito, you have to learn, you have to read. If you like to. Rule number 10 is at least one time to cross the street of science a thread to discover your own green path in it. Otherwise, waiting on the green to pass in science, you will discover nothing. Capito, Max?
Yes.
You are there. So remember these teachers. Remember. And the famous Levi Montalcini is written here to George with empathy, etc. The picture when she received 86 Nobel Prize, Rita Levi Montalcini, famous. I used to work in her institution in Rome, was 25 years. She died at the age of 103. 2012, born 2009. Wish you, not only ladies, but boy too, to follow her path, to be Nobel Prize, and to live more than 100 years. Capito? The main message of my talk today: be curious, be Nobel Prize, and live more than 100 years. Example, Rita Levi Montalcini. I am proud, we know each other, I work in her institute, George, etc. She called me, and many other things. Here, at the age of 100, 2009, because born 1909. 2009, 100 years celebration. I was invited, of course. My co-scientist, Luigi Aloy, this famous many scientist, the best student of Levi Montalcini. This is your friend, new friend George. This is the poem I gave after my talk to Rita Levi Montalcini, as honored member of our society, Bulgarian Society for Cell Biology. Dear colleagues, this Anton Kamen, Ruja, Wade, Anton became Carol, a student, year 1908, Anton, Wade, Nigerian, brilliant man. I sent him 1997 to Canada. He made PhD in neuroscience because his dream was to be neurosurgeon. He became neurosurgeon last 10 years. He is professor of neurosurgery in Louisiana State University, New Orleans, Louisiana. Big brain. I am proud of him. I follow his dream. He used to tell me Father George, others call me Uncle George. Ruja is professor of pediatrics. I said, come in Cambridge. He is now in the surgery. Antonio, now, and Ruja, goodbye, baby. Watching the lecture, in black and white, in blackboard.
I'll find it. I'll see
But next day, so.
Yeah.
And next time I will ask you
All right.
your answer. Ruja is now a pediatrician professor. I like to send her too abroad, but she said, Uncle George, I have family, 2 boys, and now have girls, and her boys is now 3rd year medicine, so she remained in Bulgaria to improve our demographic status, because you are very in big crisis demographic boys. small number of born, a lot of number of mortality. This picture, another picture, cell matrix interaction, biomorphogenic principles at home. These are you not found in any American, German, and this is why I repeat myself. I'm not overestimated person. I do a lot to my teacher. I contact them and continue contacting. But I know what they do. I know what I'm doing. These are my own contribution. If you read in depth as I write my textbook, you got it information and knowledge in depth. Guarantee. You study here, or Leipzig, or Düsseldorf, or New York, you got it plus minus, even some events, some part of cell biology better than in Heidelberg.
It's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock.
Okay, finish. Another slide. It's it. For more information, read my principles now available just on time. But there are at least 50 slides at home, in depth, and not press, but buy, purchase, cell biology, and read in depth. And next time, contact me. Say, George, here is understandable. You must be more better. I am preparing now a book which is called Principles of Cell and Tissue Biology. So I call histology tissue biology to be released this next year, this time. You will be here too. Thank you for your attention. My last slide is, bravo. My last slide is welcome again. You see at home. Welcome again, and after welcome again, we'll drink again. So, first welcome for study, next we'll drink for relax. Follow this rule of my father. I follow it, etc. You'll be bigger, quite bigger than me. But if you follow 10 advices, please follow. Otherwise, I will write to your parents. They will stop your financial. Goodbye. I go drink a shot. Bye. Come again.